Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to What's the Buzz Thursday night edition. Whew, we almost didn't make it tonight.
That's
We
right.
almost didn't. Technology is supposed to make our lives better. Technology tonight sucked the big one. It was
Right.
horrible, horrible tonight. We have two guys. It's first of all, Amelia and I are happy to be with you.
Yes.
That's the first thing. The second thing is we got two guys floating around in cyberspace somewhere tonight. Bruce Clark and Mike Murphy. They're still out there. And they may join us. And then again, they may not. Oh my God. Amelia, how the hell are you?
I'm exhausted. How about you?
Oh my God, please don't even start. Oh, what
I know, right?
anyway.
Been up since 4:30 this morning.
This is my therapy session and the meter is ticking.
Well, I promise I won't charge you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I can't afford it anyway.
Right?
Tonight, first of all, before we get into tonight's subject, which is a good one,
Yes.
I want to say thank you to Mary Murphy from So You Think You Can Dance for joining us Tuesday. That was a hell of a fun show, and I had
It was.
a ball.
We
And I
needed
think
that laugh, huh?
Mary had fun too.
Yes, she did.
She sure sounded like she had a ball.
Hmm. Yeah, she reached out to me, said to say thank you so much for having her on the show. She had a
And
blast.
we're going to have her back too.
Yes.
She don't know that yet, but we are. Bear with me, folks. Cold coffee is better than nothing.
Absolutely.
What happens when you're dealing with technology? Your nice hot cup of coffee gets ice cold very quick.
Hmm.
So tonight, you see it up on our screen tonight. Conspiracy theories. Amelia.
Yes.
We've talked about this before. So you're a conspiracy person.
Oh, absolutely.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. So before we get into like our subject matter, when did you first become a conspiracy nut?
I think you see a lot of TV shows or anything around you, and it makes you wonder. It's like, really, I wonder if that's really happening, or why is that, for example, Washington Monument or there? Why is it too pointy? Really, can you really travel to the top of that Lincoln Memorial? You got to wonder, why is that too big? What's under there? And you make you wonder things like that.
Guy. I love this. Go touch grass. I love this guy. Says, hello, Vince Russo. What are your thoughts on Jim Cornette?
No wrestling talk no more. Sorry.
Actually, I have a photo. I may show it tonight. I have a photo with Jim Cornette. And I'll show it. I'll show it tonight. You know what? Just for you, just for Go Touch Grass, I'm going to show you my Jim Cornette. Vince Russo, bro. I'm going to show you my Jim Cornette picture tonight. Oh man, you can see what kind of night this is going to be.
Yeah, but we agreed after tonight, no more wrestling talk.
Yeah, I know, but look, when Go Touch Grass comes on,
okay,
how can you not? Because I love the
unless
guy
it's
or
involving.
chick. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I'm just assuming it's a guy. You know, you talk over people more than I do, and I like that.
This is involving conspiracy
fun
theory.
show tonight. I can already sense it. Yes. So, tell me about your experience with conspiracies. Talk to me.
Well, let me think about it. It's like, ever since that movie National Treasures came on, for example, but before that, you had, think about the hidden room and that they were talking about in Mount Rushmore. Before that, you knew there had to have been something, but the daughter of the guy that actually built that did admit that there was a hidden room back there because they were going to store some stuff back there for the government. Right. And then they made it into this bigger room for the movie. But what she didn't say, it was just a small room. But if you think about it, it goes down more floors than ever.
Yeah.
What's under there? Of course, you're going to wonder. There's going to be gold. What's going to be hidden secrets? What's going to be under there?
Sure.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
they made it think. Makes you think, okay, what's actually down there? Did they remove everything? Is it just for Hollywood? Did they actually film it there?
Right.
That's something. And then the Denver airport is another one that I'm wondering about.
I understand. And this is for our friend This is just for you, brother. There's me and Jim Cornette. All right. So go touch grass. There you go. There's me and Cornette. And he was a hell of a nice guy. And I must say that in all honesty. I like Jim Cornette and I like Vince Russo because I know Vince and he's a really good guy. Now, are you happy? So take a picture, take a screenshot, and if you need it again, I'll send it to you. Take care. All right, now.
There you go.
I can't even believe I did that. Oh my god!
One-time thing.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Maybe I might show it again at the end of the show just for shits and giggles. My realm of conspiracy nutdom started a long time ago. I was probably, and this is no lie, I was probably like 10, 11. A long time ago. And it started with, of course, back in the day, it started with two things that got me going. The Kennedy assassination, because President Kennedy wasn't dead all that long. Kennedy assassination and Paul McCartney, of all people. Now, you know the rumor about Paul McCartney, do you?
Yes. Yeah, I've heard about that. Well, he was in a real bad car accident, from what I hear, because I wasn't born at that time yet. But and that they have found a really good lookalike to take his place, and somebody by the name of Billy Shears, I believe, was the name that they had.
You got it.
And that they had made a song toward that called in an album called Strawberry Field, or a song called Strawberry Field.
The song. Yeah.
And they had. It was, I think, who it was. I can't remember which one of the singers said, but there was a song called "I Buried Paul."
No, it was actually at the end of a song called Revolution Number 9. It starts out number 9. It starts out like that. And at the end of the song Revolution, you can hear very clearly. You can hear the words, "I buried Paul," if you play the record backwards.
Okay. Yeah, that's what they were saying.
And it was called backward masking is what it's called. It's called backward masking, and it's even done today. It's been done, and believe it or not, can't make this up, it was even done before that. Okay? The technology to do backward masking has been around a long time. And who do you think invented it?
That I'm not sure.
The good old U.S. government. You can't make this shit up. Where do you think George Martin got it from for the Beatles? Came straight from the CIA.
My goodness.
And the FBI, because that's the shit that they do.
So that's why they've committed, a lot of kids probably committed suicide because of that.
If you think about it, Amelia, it's very clever. Use a record. Think about it. If you use a record, who's going to suspect the government passing spy messages back and forth in a song?
Right.
Okay. You can't even make this stuff up, because you can go online and read about it. I'm not, again, my hand, you can't make this stuff up. I mean, you can, but guess what?
Right, you can't.
The truth is always stranger than fiction, trust me.
Right.
Always. Hey, our friend Joey Lynn, Ref Joey Lynn is in the chat room. Hey, Joey, how you doing, brother? Hey. Joey, we're talking about conspiracy theories tonight. What are your thoughts on conspiracy theories, Joey? Think about that for a minute and get back to us. We're here all night. Here's the thing. It was Paul is dead, and the Kennedy assassination.
Right. Yeah, I heard about that one too.
Yeah. The whole thing about, Lee Harvey Oswald acting alone, lone gunman, a loner, a crazed nut, all by himself, did all of this damage, right? Okay. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. Okay,
Right.
then you got to be you
I
got
was
to be a
born
little
that
dense
day,
between
month,
the
but
ears.
not.
If you believe that, you're either so brainwashed that there's no turning back, or you're just fucking stupid. I mean, I
Right.
don't. That's all there is to it. You're either like brainwashed or you're stupid. Because if
Right.
you can't see Mark McGee, hello, Mark McGee, how are you, my friend? Mark is in the chat room. How you doing, brother?
Because I heard,
Um,
what does the Mandela effect have to do with that assassination? I
yeah,
heard about that.
yeah. The umbrella. Some people believe that the umbrella was an automatic weapon.
Hmm.
Can't make this stuff up. Go online, check it out.
Hmm.
Mark McGee, good evening, Mark, and good evening to you, my friend.
Good
Mark,
evening.
tonight talking about conspiracy theories. What are your thoughts on conspiracy theories? And does any one of you guys want to join us tonight? Joey Lynn, you want to join us? I have an open invite, my friend. In fact, you know what I'm going to do?
Hmm.
I am going to send. I'm going to send Joey a little invite. So,
Oh.
let me ask you, what do you think about
Hmm.
the whole JFK assassination in general? There are a lot of
Hmm.
um, what do you want to call it? There are a lot of avenues you can go down.
Hmm.
Okay,
Right.
um,
The sad thing is I share the same month and day that he was assassinated, so that's not really a good thing for me. But I heard that it was the nightclub owner named Jack Ruby killed
yeah.
the and what does he have to do with?
Jack Ruby was a nightclub owner. He had a strip bar,
Hmm.
and he had these girls working for him.
Hmm.
He was connected to the mob. He was also connected, heavily connected to the Dallas Police Department. Also, he was on the payroll of the CIA. I'm sorry, not the CIA, the
Hmm.
FBI. How do you think he got into that police station with a loaded handgun? There were police crawling all over that place, all over the place. There were cops everywhere. Amazing. Us amazing. Joey Lynn, I sent you a link to the show. It's in your inbox. When you get home, hop on in, brother. We're waiting for you. Um, and this one is for Go Touch Grass. There you go. That's for you.
Yeah, and
So
also the
yeah,
moon
the
landing
whole
too. I
thing,
hear that too.
the whole thing about oh my God,
Hmm.
we can go down a rabbit hole with that one tonight. But we're going to
Hmm.
talk about a lot
The
of different ones.
JFK, yeah, that one.
Next week, I'll tell you what we'll do next Thursday night.
Hmm.
We are going to dedicate next Thursday night to the Kennedy assassination.
Yes,
This will
that
be
one.
part two
Hmm.
because we have already done part one on the Kennedy
Oh,
assassination.
okay.
But we're going to do part two because there's a lot there. A
Hmm.
lot. And so we're going to take a look at that.
Yeah.
Um, the other thing, oh, here we go. The 9/11 conspiracy. I got a whole list here.
Yes.
Say, I was doing my homework. Okay. I wasn't just sitting here looking pretty tonight. I was doing my homework. I printed this stuff out because I got a printer now.
Yep.
The Kennedy assassination, both Kennedy
Yes.
assassinations. Don't forget, there was a Robert Kennedy that got killed too.
Yes, I remember the brother when they talked a lot about him too as well.
Yeah, let's talk about 9/11, Princess Diana.
Yes.
Here you go. Subliminal advertising,
Oh,
hidden messages in
absolutely.
advertising. I got one for you, Amelia. The moon landing hoax. What do you think
Yes.
about that one?
Oh, definitely. I believe that that was filmed in a studio because when they showed the boot of one of the astronauts did not match the boot that was
Nope,
on.
they
Mm-mm.
sure didn't. You're
Yep.
absolutely right. It was
Eh,
an entirely different boot altogether.
yes, and how can the flag stay on the moon with no gravity like that?
Not only that, but how can a flag wave with no
Exactly.
gravity? There's no air.
Exactly. Nope.
There's nothing to
Nothing.
push it around. I mean,
Nothing.
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 That flag should have been stiff as a board.
Exactly.
How about the Roswell, New Mexico cover up, UFOs and
Oh yeah.
aliens? The satanic panic. There's
Yes.
a lot of people believing
Oh,
that.
yes.
Oh man, we're going to talk about that one.
Oh, yeah.
Chemtrails. What do you know about chemtrails?
Yes.
What do
They
you know about
are
them?
they are there to spray stuff on us. So, oh yeah. They are always there. If you look
Absolutely.
them, they're like everywhere around you, and you can see the little things falling down on you
Yeah,
all the
that's
time.
it. People
Mhm.
see Amelia
Oh
knows
yeah.
it, and
Oh
we
yeah.
haven't Amelia.
Mhm.
My hand to the heavens. Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
Did we talk about any of this
No,
before?
we did not.
Thank
No,
you.
this we're alive. We're on
Now,
live. We're talking a
oh,
lot about
here we
this.
go. This one is going to get its own show.
Mhm.
Barack Obama, the illegal president.
Yes.
Oh man, that's going to be a good one.
Shape-shifting
COVID
royal
19.
family. Mhm. Yes.
The secret
Fake.
of COVID 19.
Yes.
Mark McGee, brother, you are welcome to join us anytime. In fact, I'm going to send you a link on
Mhm.
Facebook and join us. All right,
Mhm.
there you go.
Yep.
So go ahead, Amelia, talk a little bit
Yeah.
about that.
And like they said global warming is a hoax. You know, they said that too. Shape-shifting people that are really like the are really like what is it? These weird looking animal things. Like there's all the royal family. You could look at them and all of a sudden they have these weird looking eyes too,
Right,
and like they're shapeshifters all of a sudden. And these aliens are living among us. They're called the skinny whites. All these
right.
people are real pretty, beautiful people, blonde hair, really, really beautiful looking, and they're walking among us. And all of a sudden, and look at and they're saying that they're part of the Illuminati, and they're
Yeah.
probably going to the Denver airport. There's a hidden room where they go in and out of
Oh
all the
man, the
time.
Denver airport.
Yes.
That's
Hmm.
boy. That one,
The glowing red eye blue horse. That's a part of it in there.
man. The
Hmm.
Denver airport
Yes.
is up to its eyeballs in
Yes.
conspiracy.
Yes, there's a
Oh
door
my
that you could go
God.
in. You have to have a certain code, takes you down to the bottom floor, and that's where they come in and out of all the time. And what about Shakespeare? Did not write all of his own plays.
Well, why don't you elaborate on that a little bit?
Hmm. They're saying that a gentleman by the name of Edward Devine is the one that wrote most of the plays.
And people don't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, we're not making this stuff up.
No,
Okay.
we're not making this
It's
up, people. It's there.
it, it's and if all you have to do is look, you got a cell phone, you got a
Yes.
computer. Your
Hmm.
cell phone is a computer.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Even if you don't have a
Exactly.
computer at home, you got a computer because your
Hmm.
phone is a computer.
Uh-huh.
You go on, and if you think that anything that we're saying is BS, go do your own research. And I tell everybody every
Hmm.
week, if you think that I'm full of shit, and you're allowed to,
Hmm.
please believe me, you're allowed to
Yes.
think I'm full of shit. But
Yes.
I can prove everything I say
Yes.
and have
Hmm.
week after week.
Look at your award shows, people. I mean, you have
Oh
all
my
these
God,
artists
please.
giving you these signs. They have to do these signs every time they perform, or the way they dress. They're told to dress a certain way. They have
Absolutely, they
to.
are.
And
Let
they
me
have to
tell
give
you
you
what
these little
my
signs.
favorite one. You're gonna
Yes.
love this one.
Okay. I'm ready.
You are gonna love this one. Birds are not real.
What? Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. Let me tell you
So,
where this come from. A guy named Peter McIndoe. Peter McIndoe. I'm not making it up. It came right off the internet. Peter McIndoe proposed a theory that birds are not real, that they are government drones
wow.
sent out to spy on. You can't make again, please. You can't make this shit up. Okay, it's it. Truth, my friends.
Mm,
Truth is always stranger than fiction.
wow.
Always. In every case, truth is stranger than fiction. So he says that they started spreading the idea in 2017. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, it's been a while since this has been. It's been out for a little while now. But there are people who swear and be damned that birds are government drones Bruce Clark. Bruce Clark says, "Birds not real. Let's not go there." Bruce, I'm sending you. I sent you a link, a fresh link. Bruce, click on the link. Please join us. Yeah, the whole
Now you're fading out on me.
Huh?
Now you were fading out on me for a second.
No, I'm here. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. Not going nowhere.
Okay, it's like you're coming back in a few seconds, and then I hear your voice. But I think you're okay now.
Well, we're good. Here, hello.
You're okay now.
So, yeah, the idea of birds not being first of all, it's bullshit. Okay, it's all that one's bullshit. But the idea that somebody actually spread this rumor that birds are government drones, and some people believe it. That's the scary part. You look at this stuff. I got 8 pages here of conspiracy stuff that people believe. Okay, you can't make this stuff up. It's just, because why would you want to anyway?
Right?
Why would you want to? There are people who believe, and there's some truth to this. People believe that your cell phone is spying on you, and it absolutely is.
Yeah. What about the Alexa thing?
Because not only that, but 5G.
Yes.
People don't understand. Well, Bruce. No, Bruce, you got to go to your Facebook and get it. Because that's where I send it. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh, people believe that your phone's spying on you because of 5G technology.
Oh, absolutely.
It can access your camera. It can access your microphone without your permission. They can hack into virtually every phone in the world. And I got a little surprise for everybody. You know those phone calls you get from the warranty, your car warranty? Those phone numbers are coming from the government.
Wow.
What they're doing is every phone in America right now is under surveillance. You are effectively under a police state. That's a fact. Like it, don't like it. That's the truth. And we're just going to expose them. Look, you can expose them all day long, and it ain't going to change the fact that it is what it is.
Oh, absolutely.
So, us talking about it, all of this for us is therapy. Okay?
Right.
But I read the end of the book, and we win. Okay? The good guys win.
Absolutely. Watch, because tonight I'll be talking about Twizzlers candy, and watch, I'll have a lot of commercials on my Facebook about Twizzlers sometime today. Or anything that we talk about, commercials or Pepsi, I'll have a bunch of that on my Facebook as ads.
Yeah, Mark McGee says, and Mark's a friend of mine on Facebook. He said, I had to check that out about the birds aren't real theory. Didn't know anything about it until I seen an Instagram post 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been around for a couple of years, Mark. It's been around, and people, even though the guy fessed up to it being bullshit, there are people who swear up and down, oh, those are drones. Those are government drones. Look, there's enough government drones around without birds having to be government drones, okay? They could fly a drone over your house and spy. They could hover a drone outside your window and watch you making love to your wife, okay? And there's nothing you can do about it. Except, why would they, again, why would they want to? You know? And not in this house. There's nothing going on here, government. Nope.
Right? Here. You could tell them that and they won't believe you. They don't believe anybody.
Just me and Rocky. That's it. That's it. Right? Me and Rocky.
What about these spacecraft?
I'm sticking to it.
What about these spacecraft that are flying all over the place and they're, oh, no, that's just something that we're doing for the government, stuff like that.
My realm. Okay,
yeah.
That's
what
my
about
realm.
That?
Okay. Because those are my people. Okay. I firmly believe, and I really believe this. I think I was dropped off here from the starship. Okay. I really do. Because I loved my father, and I love my father still, even though he's not here. Pop, I miss you. But I'm nothing like my dad. and I'm for damn sure nothing like my mother. But she's a kook, and I'm not. No. I'm probably the biggest kook in the damn family, to be honest with you, because I believe all this shit. But here's the thing, though. Getting a little serious note, there are people, me among them, who believe that we are part of a human alien hybrid race, and I think we've been here before. So, and I don't think for one moment that they're the aliens. I think that we're the aliens. I think that eventually we're all going to look like them. They're not going to look like us. That's what I believe. Now, there is some proof to that, which we will do on an upcoming show. Because every subject we're talking about tonight,
yes,
guess what? It's going to have its own show.
Absolutely.
We're covering a little bit of everything. I apologize, folks. We're going to have a short show tonight because we've got two of my guests are not here. And I hope that they were going to add some input, especially Bruce Clark, who was a major conspiracy theorist. And we were looking forward to having fun with him. But here's the thing, though. First of all, thank you to everybody in the chat room.
Yes.
For joining us. That was pretty cool.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, right?
Yeah. Oh my God! Please, the Titanic.
Yes, the Titanic. Yes.
Here's Bruce. Here he is.
Hello.
I just mentioned your name. I said, I hope to God Bruce Clark can hop in here.
You know what? I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, hello.
Yeah,
Hi.
yes, sir.
I don't see your photos or images, and you're breaking up audibly.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Because he sounds terrific.
I think it's I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Well, Bruce, listen, we're going to let you go. That's quite all right. We'll let you go, Bruce. Take care.
Yeah. Speaking of the Titanic, what do you think about that one?
The Titanic. Okay, there is some evidence. It's not sketchy, but it's controlled evidence. I'll put it that way. That one of the architects of the one of the employees, excuse me, of the White Star Line, which is the company that built Titanic, there is some peripheral evidence that the Titanic was carrying more than just passengers, that it was carrying not only government secrets, but government contraband.
Oh, wow.
Including munitions. The theory is that the munitions were being stored close to where the steam room, where the engines were propelled, and that they went off, causing a large hole. The fact that they were right next door to an iceberg didn't help anything. Certainly not. Because there are a couple of different holes in Titanic. There's a long, like, dotted hole, like it goes along the side. And then there's a big gusher, you know? So, Bruce, are you there?
No.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to let you go, Bruce. Take care.
And what do you think about our money? A lot of the symbols like that are on our money as well.
The money thing. I've actually seen shows on this.
Yes.
And it's a really interesting show. It was about 3 hours long too. It wasn't a short program.
No.
The symbolism on our currency is all Illuminati. It is all the elite of the elite, or the creme de la creme. They represent the money. The Illuminati represent the hierarchy of families that run the world. From the Rothschilds to the Rockefellers to the DuPonts to the Bilderbergs to every family. You realize that every family that's ever been president has been chosen. They're not elected, they're chosen.
No, by one of them.
That?
Yes.
Joe Biden didn't win shit. He was put there.
Yes.
You're going to tell me that piece of shit, dumb fuck?
Sorry, that's another
Mr.
show.
President, but you are.
Oh, don't apologize to him.
Fuck.
Don't. You shouldn't have to apologize to him.
Gasoline
he's not even a president.
$6 a gallon? Really?
Yeah.
Gasoline at $6 a gallon?
In California. Mm-hmm. It's almost $5 here.
New Jersey.
Oh, really? It's in California too.
$6.25 in Hoboken, New Jersey. I'm not making this shit up.
Yeah, it's almost $5 here. Eventually, in the summertime.
Here.
Yeah.
$5.50 a gallon. You fucking
My
kidding
goodness.
me? And it's going up.
And what about the baby formula shortage? He can't blame Trump for that one.
Shortage. There's no baby formula.
He's claiming that. Yeah.
There's never been a baby formula shortage, and there currently is no baby formula shortages. There is a stockpile of baby formula in Encino, California right now. They're busting at the fucking seams in the warehouse.
And you know what he's wanting to do? Getting it from overseas, getting it from another country. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
And he wants to blame somebody else.
A dipshit.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the orange man? I want the orange man back.
Yeah.
I love me some Donald Trump.
Where's all this good things that these people voted this man in for? I mean, he's not going to be my president. I'll never call him president. I'm sorry, but I'm not so sorry. But I'm never going to call this man president.
Well, I can't either. I can't either.
Biden will never be my president. Sorry.
Nope. I can't either. Here's the thing. See, here's the thing. When you talk about the presidency of the United States, it's a position that's revered and respected.
Exactly.
It's always been. Up until Bill Clinton. Okay? Because I can't respect the guy who runs around like that. Okay?
Exactly.
Can't do that.
Nope.
You know, especially in that position. You're supposed to set an example. Okay? To whom much is given, much is required. All right? And he was given a lot.
Yes, he was.
Okay. And he took advantage of it. The other thing, and believe me when I tell you, I'm no saint, but I'm no Bill Clinton either. Okay? Yeah, and my wife knows where I am every night. You know?
Absolutely.
I'm in front of my TV watching Johnny Depp. Shit, that's fun too. Here's the thing though, and I want to get serious for a minute. If you believe that there's a gas shortage or a baby formula shortage, if you believe that gasoline is naturally $6 a gallon, you're out of your mind. This is all your money is paying for a war. Do you understand that? And Vladimir Putin has a partner in this war. His name's Joe Biden. Okay? That's whether you want to admit it or not. That's a fact. Okay? These two guys are so far in cahoots, but they got to play in public like they hate each other.
Yes.
These guys have known each other for years.
Yeah.
Do you understand that? They've known each other for years. This is not something that just happened. Okay? You're not going to tell me Joe Biden didn't know what was coming, okay?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He knew exactly what was coming way before ahead of time.
Please.
Just, there's a rumor, too, and I bet you this is true, that F.D. Roosevelt knew exactly what was going to happen with Pearl Harbor. He had a warning.
Of course he had a warning. Yeah. He had about 3 weeks worth of warnings.
And he didn't want to do anything because he needed that war to happen.
Amelia, they knew 3 weeks ahead.
Yeah, he needed that war to happen.
Roosevelt, in his hands, had the information. You understand that? He had it. He had it 3 weeks ahead of time. And why did he want there to be a war? Easy.
Yeah.
Simple. Because the American economy was in the tank.
Yes.
Franklin Roosevelt was president over the darkest days of this country. There was no money, no jobs, no prospect of jobs. People were jumping out of fucking windows, killing themselves when the Great Depression happened. They elected Franklin Roosevelt, who, with a lot of help from people who have resources, Franklin Roosevelt got everything turned around. But that was the beginning.
Absolutely.
What he needed to do to take everybody's attention away from what was going on is, how do you do it? You create a war, because that'll take your attention away.
Oh, yeah.
But it'll also do something else. It will also solidify the population. What are we talking about? What happened during 9/11? America came together. What happened during Pearl Harbor? America came together. Everybody joined the war effort. Before you knew it, the whole fucking world was at war. World War II. But guess what? There's going to be another one. World War III. It's coming. You know how I know? Because the book says so. It says so. You know? This little book. It says so. All right? It says that, hey, this was just the beginning. Got another one.
Yep. And how Bill Gates, too. Bill Gates wanted to get rid of a lot of people on this earth. So guess what? Here's COVID.
Yeah, well, we're going to have, I'm going to bring in, I think I'm going to bring in Pete Wilcox next week.
Yes.
We're going to talk about, why don't we do that next week?
Yes, let's do that. Let's bring him in for a different show.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? Sounds good. By the way, if you want to know who Pete Wilcox is, that's, wrong one.
Oh.
Sorry, folks. Where's Pete? Let me show you Pete. Oh my goodness. How did we get Pete there? Well, Pete Wilcox, I'll show you who he is in a little bit.
Yes.
But long story short, America is going to have a day of reckoning, and we will be there for it. And it's going to be nasty, and it's going to be ugly, and some may not survive it. And some will be lucky to survive it, and some will pray that they don't.
Yes.
Okay. I pray honestly for government leaders, because they are going to be held accountable. Okay. I will admit I'm a hot mess. Okay. Amelia's a hot mess. Her husband is a hot mess. And my wife is a hot mess. And my dog is a hot mess.
My dogs are a hot mess.
Okay. But we are. And we're supposed to be. You know why? Because we're here. We're not running the show.
No.
The show is running us. That's the problem. When that day comes that Christ comes back, when Jesus comes back and says, okay, look, my people come with me. The rest of you guys fend for yourselves. Because that's basically what it is.
Exactly.
You know? It's doom and gloom.
Yep.
But there's
survive with the fittest.
God always gives everybody an escape clause. Do you realize that?
Yes.
There's always a way out. Turn and repent. On that note, Amelia.
Yes.
I think we've done about as much we can do tonight on conspiracy theories. For
now.
I'm going to say, why don't you tell everybody what we got coming? What do we have coming up anyway next week? Next week, we're going to review the new Elvis movie. Ooh.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what we're going to talk
about. I saw the trailer, and it is awesome.
Next Tuesday, Connie Kay will be here, a singer-songwriter who has got an amazing voice. She's got a new album out. We're going to talk about that new song out. And she's going to be here with Stephen Plim. Going to join us next week. Awesome. So tonight, on behalf of Amelia, I know because she looks tired. Amelia Pitbull Chapman, I'm Angelo Mad Dog DeCipio. Folks, It's been a fun time with you tonight. We're going to say goodnight and take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.